do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday night primetime here on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday night primetime between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Rams. On the visiting sideline, a look at the head coach of the Vikings. His guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, Will Reichert on for the kick. And we're off in Sunday night primetime. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Slot man motioned over. So first carry now for Kyron Williams. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Tight end going in motion here. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Lofts it deep right side. And this opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He's got this at the 27. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right? You celebrate it when every win is so hard in this league, but as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions than touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. On play action now, McCarthy connects on the crosser. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Genty on 2nd. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Here's Williams to stop the drive. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. That pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
Straight ahead with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Behind the line of
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey Harris. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Corliss Waitman on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's caught at the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Reichard on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away.
Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's running with it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running right, it's Williams. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a
He was
loss.
taken down behind the
line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here's Hurts. Screen here for Williams. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
To the air on 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They send a man in motion. Going for it, it's Williams. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact. It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. McCarthy connects on one to Jamison Williams.
McCarthy's pass.
And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Going on 3rd. McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
Complete
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Hurts now from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's going to be good for an L.A. 1st down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
From the red zone now. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Looking now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Complete to number 84. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 7.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. The second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 16 yards.
It's 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Genty from the gun. Gets some space around midfield. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First down, Minnesota.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
These drives are back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
It's a loss of 2.
Offense to the line for second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Now McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they need. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Reichard, set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Nico.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Hurts setting up to throw. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing here, Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st and 10 from the 32. McCarthy to throw it. The lateral goes haywire. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete out to the right. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
It's a gain of 16 yards. But it brings up third down.
McCarthy throwing on third down. It's on target to Williams. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, Vikings.
McCarthy looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
another throw here for McCarthy.
The Rams 45-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Jamison Williams. Incomplete. It's third down and 3 yards.
Genty on the draw. And on will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's fourth down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Out come the Rams on offense. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
First down from the 42.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Josiah Stewart there to make the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. McCarthy on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
And he'll maybe get 2 out of that. So that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our first half. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Williams now on 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff on the run.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
And 13.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Vikings will nearly return this for a touchdown. They're tackled at the 5-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And this has to be a touchdown, Brock. They're taking the field 1st and goal from the 5. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Now it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal.
McCarthy throwing here. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Minnesota.
How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play, because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings make it a 24-point ball game.
Rams nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
Starting at the 10. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Hurts on 1st down. That's caught by Williams. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Hurts now from the gun.
At the 28-yard line.
Now here he goes. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He's tackled at the 29-yard
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
Brings up 3rd down and
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. In trouble now, and the ball is out. This is scooped up by the Vikings.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? They free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Vikings and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Looking to throw, McCarthy. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Ashton Genty. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Here's McCarthy to throw. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided first half.
Minnesota.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue piling onto this lead. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Looking to throw.
At the 41-yard line.
He longs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Has it down close. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports
Our look around the
halftime
league
report.
starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Bryce Young. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's A.J. Brown. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Saints win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First play is going to be again to Genty, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stop made by Braden Fitz. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play.
Gain of
And that
12.
means a fresh set of downs for
And
Minnesota.
the Vikings, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On first down, Genty running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Taken down right at the line of
You want to see
scrimmage.
the term read and react to the little video in the
Brings
football
up second
dictionary?
and 10
That's it.
at the 41-yard line.
McCarthy to throw it. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flagging for it. Running it after the penalty. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
No run here with Amari on Hampton. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down, Vikings.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. We go to Genty on the dump off. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Hampton. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Shotgun
goal.
give here to Genty. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1.
Ashton Genty.
5 yards on the play, and now they've got third and goal. He's going to keep this one. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. As their quarterback, Brock, he's the one told him to get it done in moments like this. But even though he's the one who scored, you and I both know he is not the one who made it happen on that 4th down.
It's pride up front. That was all the guys up top that just said, listen, man, we are going to work this thing. We're going to give you a push. And, Kate, let me tell you, as a quarterback, you know right away. You can feel that push and that surge. And those big guys led the way for 6.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
And the Rams, first down.
They'll run. This is Williams. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Dax Hill up for the stop.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
First and 10.
Not first down. Hurts. He's got it over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And again, here's Hurts. Caught in the comeback route. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
Yards. And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And it's caught left side by Harris. And he drives this forward to the 6. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Give to Williams from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They go play fake with Hurts. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. A pickup of 17. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds Genty underneath. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
Complete to Ashton
3rd and just 2 to go.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And off to Genty. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Genty, the ball carrier. He's brought down by Terrion Arnold. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Vikings.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Vikings with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory. First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Down at the 45-yard line. 1-yard gain.
On play action now, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
The Vikings 1st down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, And you're going to make the defense pay.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action, McCarthy. This one's caught. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, more than likely for more games to come.
One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts now from the gun. Gets this over the middle to Collins. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Rams.
Straight ahead with Williams. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Tackle made at his 48-yard
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jarrett loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mike Sanderson makes the play.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
The Vikings offense back to the field now. And I'm having a little deja vu here, partner. We have seen this before. The offense headed out with a lead in this 2nd half, thanks in large part to the turnovers generated by their defense.
Season after season, go ahead and look at the end of the year. The teams with the best turnover margin are typically the best teams in the league. These teams making them pay yet again.
And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Minnesota.
Another give here to Genty. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 26-yard line.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Runs around him. He's got space. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Falls on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
22 yards. 1st down.
Genty from the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. We've set it down from 37.
The Vikings 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very clean play.
He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st down, Minnesota.
This time it's a passing play. It's a screen play to Genty. Has a big hole left. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings throwing 6 more on the blowout. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams set to go on offense once more. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Into the hands of Harris on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, the run with Williams. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Williams, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught by Williams. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. He fields it cleanly. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Giving this to Genty. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the
On 3rd down, it's Hurts.
3rd down and 6.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The tackle made at the point.
So it's a win for the Vikings. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.